I hope you are all safe at your home, right? Today we will start our new kingdom, the plant kingdom, because we had already discussed about the Monera, Protista and fungi. Our next kingdom is the plant kingdom actually. Plant kingdom means the organism which are present in this kingdom are eukaryotic in origin, and they have a special pigment is actually called the chlorophyll, through which they synthesize their own food. So the organism which are present in this kingdom are actually autotrophic in nature because they synthesize their own food. They have capability to synthesize their own food, so it is called the they are called actually the plant kingdom. Plant kingdom is actually further divided on the basis of their formation of their vegetative part, on the basis of vegetative part, on the basis of different kind of pigments, and on the basis of the vascular bundles actually. They are further divided into 5 different classes: the algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperm and angiosperm. We will discuss one by one all these classes of the plant kingdom, right? Today we will discuss about the first class, the algae. Actually, algae are the lowest lowest organism of the plant kingdom, because they have pigment actually. That's why they are present in the plant kingdom obviously, but the all other feature which are actually present in the plant does not present in the algae, but they have features of the pigment and this autotroph nature. It means the photosynthetic process is done by the algae also, so they are present in the plant kingdom. When the plant kingdom actually start, it is initiation of plant kingdom actually occur with the help of algae. So these are the very initial organism of the plant kingdom. What is the features of the algae actually, and what are the how they reproduce, what is their vegetative mode of reproduction, what is what their vegetative part actually contain, what their pigment is present in that kingdom, that class. So we will discuss all these about. Firstly, the algae are aquatic in nature. This is a very important point. They are all aquatic. They cannot be survived in the terrestrial region or without the presence of water. They are aquatic. It depends what kind of algae they are. Some algae are actually grow in fresh water only. For example, the chlorophyceae, the green algae. The algae are of various type, depend on the pigment which is present in it. So according to the pigment, they are further divided into various subclasses actually. So chlorophyceae, the green algae actually are present in fresh water only, and few other algae, for example the phaeophyceae and rhodophyceae, the red algae and the yellow algae actually present in the marine water. So depend on the type of algae, they present in the different kind of aquatic origin simply, but you can say that they all are aquatic. All type of algae are aquatic in nature simply, right? Okay, very first question which is arise the about the plant is root, stem and leaf. These vegetative part, the root, stem and leaf, are absent in the algae. The root, stem and leaves are the absent in algae. So that body where there is no differentiation between the root, stem and leaf, simply you cannot identify in algae. Algae is spread all over your aquatic region. When you put a small portion of this, you cannot differentiate where the root arises, where the shoot is present, where the leaves are present. So that kind of body actually called the thyloid body. That's why they are present in the Thellophyta. Thellophyta means algae who does not contain the root, stem and leaf simply. So they have a thyloid body simply, right? Next, algae are the very lowermost organism of the plant kingdom. So the vascular bundle, because the vascular bundle are the very peculiar activities of the plants which are not present in any kind of animal. The transportation of minerals and the transportation of water is actually occur with the help of a very important system, is called the vascular system, the xylem and the phloem. Xylem actually help in the transportation of water or the conduction of the water, and phloem help in the conduction of the food in the plant. So because plant do not have any other signify system for the transportation. So xylem and phloem, the vascular bundle, actually help for all these processes. So the vascular tissue is absent in case of algae. There is no vascular tissues are present. Vascular tissue, you know that, no? Xylem and phloem are further divided into parenchyma, tracheids, vessel. All these are absent in case of algae. Next is the cell wall. Because they are plants, so obviously their cell wall is made up of cellulose, and algae cell wall is made up of, in some cases, the pectin also. Next is the pigment. We will discuss about the pigment. Pigment is the photosynthetic pigment which is made up of the plastid. Plastid actually further divided into three pigments: chloroplast, leucoplast and chromoplast. All these like simply you can say that pigments which are present in the plastid body is present in algae or plant. The chloroplast is most prominent as compared to the chromoplast, because they do not produce the flower and fruit simply. So chromoplast is not well prominent in case of algae, but chloroplast is a prominent in nature in algae simply, right? The chloroplast is of A, B, C, D, E. All the type of pigment is present, all the type of chlorophyll is present in the algae in different species. Instead of this, the other plant kingdom, the xanthophyll, the carotenoids, fucoxanthin, right, erythrin, because of the pigment. So these pigments are also present in the algae. Next, the storage. Actually, the algae or the plant, all the plant store their food material in the form of starch. So algae also store their food material in the form of starch only. Various form of starch is present in different classes. It depends. For example, the chlorophyceae, it store their food material in the form of starch only. It contain the pigment, the green pigment, it is called the green algae, chlorophyceae. It contain the chlorophyll A and B molecule more as compared to the other pigments. Xanthophyll, it means the yellow green algae, it contain the chlorophyll A and C instead of B, and it stored their food material in the form of oil, and it contain a pigment is called the fucoxanthin. Xanthophyll is actually, because of the xanthophyll, its name is Xanthophyceae. Next is a phaeophyceae. It is a yellow algae actually, and it contain a pigment is called the phaeophyceae. Phaeophyceae means phaeophytin pigment is present, which is yellow in color. That's why it is more yellow in color. And chlorophyll B molecule is absent in yellow algae. Yellow and yellow green algae, chlorophyll B is absent, because chlorophyll B actually provide the greenish color into the plants. So the food material which is present in the phaeophyceae is the mannitol, in the form of mannitol. It is a form of starch, but it is the simplest form of the starch. Next is the rhodophyceae. Rhodophyceae means the red algae. They contain a pigment is called the erythrin, phycoerythrin, and instead of the phycoerythrin, they also consist the chlorophyll molecule, chlorophyll A and E, and they store their food material in the form of floridin. It is also a starch, form of starch or derivative of a starch. Because of a red pigment, it appears red in color, and it is actually marine in nature, not in fresh water. It is present in a fresh water only, right? So according to the requirement, according to their mode of nutrition and their pigment, they present in different mode of aquatic region. Either it is a fresh water or it is a marine water. Next, the very important feature which are present in every living organism is the reproduction. Because they are plants, so they show all kind of reproduction is the vegetative, asexual and sexual simply. Vegetative mode of reproduction actually occur with the help of obviously the fragmentation. The lower organism, for example the Spirogyra, which is a green algae, it divide with the help of fragmentation. With the help of water current, the fragments of these algae is formed, and these fragments form a complete organism, complete the plant organism. So fragmentation, budding, these are the mode of reproduction in the vegetative mode of reproduction in case of algae. Asexual reproduction actually occur with the help of spores. Either the spore are motile or non-motile. There are various kind of spores, for example the zoospores, zygospore and alpenospores. Zoospores are motile in nature, zygospores are non-motile in nature, alpenospores are also motile in nature. So according to the requirement, different species have different kind of spores, and they reproduce with the help of spores, are called the asexual kind of reproduction cycle. Next is the sexual. Actually, when the environment is unfavorable, only on that condition the algae show the sexual mode of reproduction, and this sexual mode of reproduction occur with various steps. Maybe with the isogamy, it may be isogamy, it may be anisogamy. Isogamy, when the gametes of the any species are same, identical, we cannot differentiate between the male and female gametes, so that kind of mode of reproduction is called the isogamy. Anisogamy, when the gametes are in different size, right? Different size, it means generally the female gamete is more large in size as compared to the male gamete, so according to the size there are when the reproduction takes place, so that kind of reproduction is called the anisogamy, right? So these are the different mode of sexual reproduction in case of algae. These are the different methods of reproduction. Next is they show the alternation of generation. Always in every class of every phylum of the plant, there are alternation of generation takes place. The first generation is the sporophytic. Sporophytic mode of generation. Sporophytic phase is the phase where the root, stem and leaves are present, but there is no reproductive part is formed. Sporophytic is further change into the gametophytic phase when the gametes are produced. When the gametes are produced, they fuse up and they fuse and form a sporophytic. So this is called the alternation of generation, when one generation is converted into another and another further into the this generation. So this is called the alternation of generation. Generally, in case of algae, after the sexual reproduction, the zygote is formed, but embryo is not formed. It is the special quality of algae, which is not present in any other plant type. Because in plant also, after the formation of zygote is converted into embryo. But in case of algae, there is no embryonic stage is present, because the embryonic development does not takes place in case of algae. So this phase is absent in case of algae. In case of algae, sporophytic phase is converted into gametophytic, and gametophytic is then further converted into sporophytic. This is all about the algae. In our next lecture, we will discuss about the bryophyta. Actually, they are not completely terrestrial, but well developed as compared to the algae.